What's going on, guys? We're back with some more ranked Reiju. We went up to about 300 million bounty. I didn't want to show any games that were less than that because the quality was kind of bad. We got a game against Shanks. We're gonna go second. Take second away from them. We have a Sanji. We can potentially pitch a Ichiji next turn. We're just gonna keep this hand. I like this hand. Feels pretty good to me. As long as we find stage. We cannot spike stage. That sucks. But it's fine if we spec stage up here. Yep. We'll just have to do the stage next turn and discard this Reiju. Or they'll discard it for us. That's fine too. We find a third GG. That's something. Okay, Sanji. We're gonna go 6 and then play this Reiju. And then hopefully next turn we can find Ichi, lower the power of the Sanji, and then swing at it with one of these Sanjis. That looks pretty good to me. We're seeing a lot of our no counter cards early. I was hoping to draw at least one 2k off of life here. So we're going to take because we don't have a 2k. Oh, that's really bad. We're going to be definitely taking 2 life here. We take first, and then, yeah, now we got a 2k. That feels pretty bad, but there's nothing I really could have done about it. We're gonna send, yeah. We're gonna discard this EGG, find another Reiju. It's a pretty simple turn we have here. We're literally just gonna play this EGG out. And think about what we want to minus. Is it the Luffy or the Sanji? I think it's gonna be the simply the Luffy. That way we can get value. We're gonna swing 6 at it first. See if they want to use leader ability. I could have thought about swinging 5 twice. That might have been good. Let's see what they do here. Excuse me. We're unfortunately at pretty low life, but they don't really have any good rush options on 7. Which makes me feel pretty good about this. We're effectively clearing board. They end up using leader ability. So we're gonna go 7 into 4, and then 5 into 3. Instead of 5 into 4, hoping they don't have a 2k. Now, will they counter this? I think it's unlikely that they counter this. They need 2 2ks. Their whole hand would have to be 2ks to let this Luffy live. Yeah, and then we just go 5 and 3. And they definitely just let that go, and we clear board. Hopefully we can counter with this Reiju this next turn. Try to get some more 2ks. They pick up an Uda. Draw lime juice. They're still at 5 life, which is scary. They're also loan cards. 7, that's like the perfect number that I wanted to see, because I can discard this and the 2k. And they're going to develop that guy. Who really isn't the end of the world. We're going to go ahead and discard this again. Find an Ichiji. We can minus this down, which is really nice. So I think what we should do is we should just minus this down and then swing 5 twice. Yep, and we pick up another 2k. So we're going to swing 5 with our leader first to see if they mess up. Yep, they use leader ability. Fair enough. We swing 5 again. Because if they countered, I could just leave my Reiju active. They take that 5. And they get basically a Beige trigger, which is fine. Very strong trigger, this Red Hog. Basically makes this Ichiji unable to attack completely. Now, if they don't play a... This is Ben Beckman. It's fine by me. We're going to give him a 2K. Let's see. We're going to discard this. Find a Sora. I think I'm going to play this on, yeah. Attempt to find another Ichiji. And we do. Fortunate to see all our Porsches bottom decked. I'll keep that in mind. We can basically do the same thing we did last turn. Except we already have the blocker up. So what this allows us to do is actually attach Dawn. So they can't get any free value out of anything. I'm going to swing these 7s first, just in case that they want to use leader ability, and I can swing my Reiju for free. Let's see. They take, and we're just going to go 7 again. I could have gone 6, but this is fine. And they give us a 0 cost event to stay at 1, but I honestly might have given the blocker more readily. They give our blocker, but this is, I'll be honest, very good for us because we would rather. It's very nice to use our G-Blades here. We get to use a 2K here. And they forward on for something else. I'm thinking about just taking. Yeah, let's take. And I get to bottom deck both these blockers. Grab another 2K. So now I gotta think. I really would like to G-Blade this Lucky Roo and Marco. Because if I get rid of the Marco, then he's not going to be able to go for a game next turn, 100%. So let's do it. I'm going to swing 7s first. See if he wants to give me the blocker. Use leader. They're just completely starved of resources here. Not a lot they can do. Even if they do get another turn, it's not going to give them the win. They use it on my Reiju, which is odd. They give me the blocker, and I'm wondering if 7 is just correct here. 5 and 6 is the same thing. Well, he can't kill me either way. Does a dragon kill? Because he can go 9, 9, 7? No, it doesn't. Okay, buddy. I thought about not, but like, oh, if you say I win, then I win. Who am I to argue with my opponent? Telling me the right play. They did have the dragon, which is funny. And we just get the block. I want to show him that I had enough counter anyway to live. I'll just take it, man. Show my opponent a little respect. And give a 17 for them. Troll. Okay, they had a Red Hawk and a 2K. They might have had the 2K, so it's a good thing I played that chopper. On to the next match. Looks like we got a game against Gecko Moria. That's an interesting matchup. They choose to go first. I'm not really liking my hand, so I'll mulligan it. I can do a turn 1 Reiju play, and I think the turn 1 Reiju play is really good because I have a Porsche into chop or follow up in the next turn. This way I have a lot of bodies. Let's see, what do they want to get out? Yep, I'll trash these HGs all day, bro. We're gonna start paying their life. Porsche. We find. I want to grab another Porsche. This is such a strong card. We find another HG. Maybe they play another Perona. That'd be very funny. Notably, we don't have another 2K, so they might just swing 6 at our body, and I'll just have to block. Let's see, they might play this Ryuma out. Just scary. Nope. They get rid of my blocker, which is annoying. Get rid of this Reiju. Okay, I'm gonna play you out. I find another baby Reiju, which is really strong, actually. I want to get rid of this Perona, just because when they send it back at me, I get to discard these EGGs, basically. Oh, that did cost a Don, which sucks. I could just play out this Reiju instead. Gonna draw a bunch of cards. We get an EGG. I'm gonna swing 5 at lead. And I'll play this Chopper. They don't have another one, so as long as this Absalom's on field, this Chopper's safe. They got down to 3 life. Oh, that's an annoying trigger. Nothing I could have done about it though. I'm gonna give a 1K counter. They're thinking about playing something for 7. Sengoku. Okay. So we're 100% playing Porsche DHG this turn. We skip over Kingdom. Unfortunate. We get Kingdom. Feels good. We find a 2K. Gonna minus on. How much am I comfortable minusing here? Because I could draw more cards, which sounds really good. I get a body. I want to go after this Kuzan. Go 6 at the Kuzan. If they value this Kuzan just as much as their life, then it's just like a counter magnet. It feels pretty good. Go 7 at the Kuzan. See if they want to block it. Be funny. There's just no way they counter for this. You have to let it go, boy. That is crazy, right? Using that much counter has to be crazy. Well, in that case, I'll just go wider. Feel pretty good about this because they're very low in cards and Moria likes to trash all their cards. If they swing with all their bodies this turn, then I do literally just get to swing back into them and they lose all their bodies. You can have the Reiju. I'd rather, if he's going to swing into a body, I'd rather it be the Ichiji. Just going to give a Pudding. Pudding is not very useful when they have 2 cards in hand. Now, surely they play something, right? Do we have another... Not that I know of. There could be one in hand, I suppose. Okay. I'll take that. Yes, sir. They do the Absalom. Okay. But they should just lose their whole board this turn. Get rid of this EGG, find another EGG. We get to play Porsche. Find a 2K or another Porsche. No, let's play safe and grab a 2K. So we definitely want to get rid of you. Go 5 at the Kuzan. 5 at you. And 7 at Absalom. So now their whole board is clear and I'm feeling decently safe to just hammer into life next turn. I did not mean to resolve that. That was a bit of an oops from my point of view. And then they get to play probably a Peruna, I'd imagine. That's a scary card. Okay. Grab you. I have another ETG, right? Yeah, I do. That is a scary card. We're just minus down the Sengoku. That would have been a good card to find earlier. Let's see, we just go 7s. I could die next turn. Let's make sure I have 2Ks at my disposal. Yep, I have 1 2K. That should be enough. As long as I can count out of one of these attacks, I should be fine. And then go 7, 7, 7 for 3 Don. And they have 7 Don to split, so 9. I have to count out of at least a 9. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm chilling. That is if they even go for game, which they might not, but like, I have 3 GG and a Porsche. So what? Their maximum split is now 7, 9, 9, 10. And I can go to 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I don't get any counter out of this, well, I just counter now, right? And then I just win. Oops, I did not mean to do the extra counter. That was my bad. That was certainly my bad. I over-countered there a little bit. Thought he was swinging 9. Although I could have not count. I could have taken it, but on the off chance that it was 2 bricks, well, I got to think about every card that actually is a brick in my deck. There's not a lot. There's Stage, which I've seen 1. They get Hog back. We grab a 2K counter. And they swing 8 at it. Well, I could just swing 7. They counter. I could bottom deck both, and there's literally no way I lose after that because they don't have rush. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Just swing 5/5. Give it a last card in hand. And we chill out, right? Ooh, they play Sengoku. They play out Absalom, KO my Sanji. I get the 2k here. This got interesting all of a sudden. Well, as long as I swing 7/7/7, I force out all blockers. As long as they only have 3 bodies, then I do win. They don't have a way to get to a blocker. That was a little scuffed. I over-countered by 1, and not having that EGG did lose me the game. Or could have lost me the game. That might end up in there, but always got to know how to recover from mistakes. We got a game against Mono Blue Nami Mill. Or presumably Mill. We're going to take second, just because it's the better curve for us to start setting up. And hopefully just start to get super aggressive with these EGGs. So the last thing Nami really wants to see is a bunch of EGGs. Grab another EGG. See what they want to do. They just discard. I'm gonna play out this Reiju. We find another EGG. And I'm just gonna swing 7. Or I could swing 5. Yeah, let's just poke swing. There goes the Desert Spada, which doesn't actually mill them anything. I want to play this Chopper just to ramp Dawn. The Kaya, discarding all their Impel Down All-Stars. They give me a Nami. I'm looking for EGGs, but I can't seem to find any. I'm just gonna poke their hand size down, as you do. Ooh, that's a good card. Well, the nice part is that they don't have a lot of removal, so I can just play out this EGG for next turn. That is fine. We get another Kaya, scary. They discard a Snake Dance. Presumably they have more than enough than they need. They did. We finally start finding our EGGs. Go 2 into Nami. I'm just gonna start swinging 7s because I found EGG. Go 7. They have another level up beam. That's fine. We finally get their life down. If they ever want to get their hand size up, then I can pudding. That'd be nice. That's fine. I don't need him as an attacker. Using a lot of Kayas here. Seems so odd to me. I think we just go... They don't have too many cards in hand, so I'm just going to swing 7s again. Actually, let's go 7, 7, 9. That was crazy. Deathlink. They're at 2 life, they still have 23 cards in deck. I don't feel too bad about this. That is fine, sir. They peel off. I could putting them. 7 cards in, I think I will putting them. Because they're going to leave up as much Dawn as they need. Especially if they leave that much Dawn up. Sheesh. Sucks I haven't found a Porsche. Okay, buddy. You can do that all you want. They get a G-Blades trigger. Annoying. G-Blades. And then another 7. $16 cards in deck. All 3 Kayas on field. I don't really think there's a way I lose, actually. I mean, it sucks they get to use this Nami. Find whatever's in their deck, pretty much. But it's almost impossible for them to mill 14 cards in one turn cycle. They peel off. They Kaya. They peel off again. Go 7. Go 7. Mill 2 more. Go 7. And that's GG. Whew. Nah, Blue Nami is always stressful because you're not really sure if you're winning or not. But those are some good games. I think I'll upload this. Have a freaky day, everyone.